anybody about law, what's law? First question is there are two binaries there: need for order and quest for justice. We need to have order in society, but then order can't be without any reasonable control. So there must be justice. Law is nothing but a combination of need for order and quest for justice. So for us, what's relevant? Today I will just speak of one word. Okay? How does the preamble start?
We the people.
You have gone too fast.
We.
Right. What's we? So for a lawyer to be or a judge to be, what we do first? We look at the words and interpret. So as we see at the words, we see the text. We is the text. How do you understand we? Number one. So we as a dictionary meaning. Then next, that's not enough for us to understand what it means. So we need to see the word in its context. So what is before we? What is after we? In what context it is placed? So lawyer sees every word in a context. So the context in which we is we the people. The very first word of our constitution. So do you realize that before the constitution came into force, this we was in the context of we were subjects of either the British or we were the subjects of some ruler, some kingdom, some state, princely state. For the first time, we have shifted from what's called being subjected to by a sovereign to being we the people. It's a world of difference, right? So then we the people resolved for ourselves, which means that we have taken control of ourselves. There's nobody else who is controlling us. We are controlling ourselves. So then you've seen the word in its literary sense as a lawyer. You've seen the word in the context in which it is there. Sometimes the word is not clear, context is also not clear. So what do? You look at the circumstances in which it is made. What is the purpose of writing this preamble? What is the object of writing this preamble? Then you don't look at the words or the context, then you look at the history. Then you understand who are we, in what context have we made this, why have we made this. Then you look at ourselves, what have we gone through. The scars that were left on all of us were the scars of colonialization. These were all very common to us, no? It didn't affect his parents, it didn't affect his parents, or it affected my parents. It affected all of us. So we have a commonality. That is why it's we. That's why it's we. So what else is the we? What else is we is India, our territory. We the people of India, our own territory. So it's common to us. Our mountains are common to us. Our weather is common to us. Our rivers are common to us. The change in season is common to us. The untimely tsunamis or cyclones or severe winters, severe summers are all common to us. We know about it. So therefore we have a geographical identity, we have a psychological identity and various cultural identities. So, but we all might have distinctively, in different ways it would have affected us, but there is something which is common for all of us. Something definitely common for all of us. in this territory, right? That bonds us, that makes us feel that it is we. See that small bird, one bird we makes so much of a difference. It can tell us so much. It is packed in this one word. So much of psychology, so much of history, so much of pain, there is so much of suffering. And then the positive part of it is this we represents resolve, voluntary resolve. So therefore that's the beautiful part of our being. It talks about not just now, not just past. So we break our shackles, we create a new India, a better India. For what? Then the rest of the preamble you all know. To give us freedom, to give us equality. And then the most important thing is that while they give us freedom and equality, all this is for what?
Welfare.
That's again, this we is for what?
Welfare.
To live together. To live together happily. Simple. You don't need to complicate things. Simple to live together happily. Where is happiness? That's the big question. Is it in freedom? Is it in equality? Freedom makes you assert your capabilities and abilities. Equality makes you feel at par with others. It gives you dignity. But all this is for what? All this is to live happily, as I'm repeating. And to live happily, we need to have fraternity, which means the feeling of again we. Without fraternity, there is no equality. Without fraternity, there is also no freedom, there is no liberty. So therefore, the essential, most essential part of it is we. So how do we build that? Which part of the Constitution talks about building fraternity? That's the point of research I'm giving you. Think about it and tell me when I come next time.
Importance of the Constitution and constitutionalism, and I request all of my students to read Honorable Justice judgments, not only his judgments, all the judgments of Supreme Court, so that we can understand the law plays the important role in the society. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
For now, we will say
Another part I will tell you. So this we is what? To lose what you have. I'm saying about Telugu part of it. There is one opportunity. 5 years you are here. There's an opportunity to learn in yet another Indian language. Languages are resources. Languages are powers. You hold them, you have power in your hand. Communication is power. You look at language as somebody in a state speaks that language. That's all that you know. But if you understand language is far more than that. And those who are Telugus, what happens is, it happens to everybody. Who is a non-Telugu here? Which language do you speak?
Hindi and English.
Where are you from?
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan. Do you know Rajasthani?
Yes.
Okay. You read and write. Can you read a novel?
Yes, sir.
Are you in touch with the literature? How much? That's an exception. That's an exception if he is really able to read. How many Telugus read literature? And how many can fluently go to read a newspaper in Telugu? That's I think if it is his contribution, I should appreciate it. But what I'm trying to tell you is, it's a resource. Language is a very, very important. We all simultaneously become a uni-language country. So therefore, the identity of the country also changes. So these are all very subtle things, which are generally not told what is most valuable, what is most essential. So one needs to safeguard and protect them